Hello, it's Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those that already do. If you like exclusive content, check out my Patreon and my members section for exclusive videos. Now, this particular, I don't know if I'm going to do tarot as of yet, so I'm going to start with astrology. This is a Synastry and Transit reading for Justin and Hailey. I've done several tarot readings on them, and gotta say, very tense relationship. Sometimes I don't know. Is this like her conservatorship? Where was he given to her, or like what? What is this like? Is this? It's just last her readings. It didn't look like he really wanted to be there with her, but they have a baby now. Now, just from what I see, loosely based. Justin Bieber, we know he's a Pisces sun. Pisces, sometimes, they're in their own world. Now, was able to find that Justin Bieber, obviously March 1st, 1994 is his birthday. He has a time of birth at 12:56 a.m. Don't know how accurate that is. And he was born in London, Ontario, Canada. So he's the Pisces Scorpio. And we know he's been connected not such a good way with another famous Scorpio, Diddy. And then Hailey Baldwin Bieber, date of birth is November 22nd, 1996. So online it's reported that she was born at 8:30 a.m. Like I said, I'm not sure 100% sure if that's accurate. And she was born in Tucson, Arizona. So she's a Sagittarius, Aries, Sagittarius. That's a crazy top three, all fire. So, oof. Now, they have very different energy when it comes to their personalities. He would be more like dreamy and emotional, while she would be just blunt, fiery, and very independent. So they would definitely clash a lot. Her Aries moon with his Sagittarius Mars is like a lot of emotional attraction, meaning meets physical drive. So they would have strong chemistry, but it'll be a very impulsive connection. And with his Scorpio moon trining her Pisces sun, it's like a deeper soul level understanding. She would bring light to his emotional world. Now, as far as Mercury, that communication, his Mercury would be in Aquarius, so that will sextile her Sagittarius sun. So they would actually have surprisingly visionary conversations, like really well. She would help him expand his thoughts, and he would add some Justin Bieber quirky insight. Now, her Mercury would be in Scorpio, that would be conjunct his moon. So it's just like a powerfully intuitive, probing combos, like a deep emotional bond. Now, the Venus and Mars, that's love and passion. Justin's Venus is in Pisces, so that would square Hailey's Mars in Libra. So it's like romantic versus idealistic tension. He will want fantasy love, while she will want a balanced partnership. So with his Mars being in Aquarius, that shines Hailey's Venus in Sagittarius. This is a hot one. It's fun and active, a very adventurous sexual connection. Now, as far as Saturn and karma goes, Hailey's Saturn Aries squares Justin's sun. So this is a restrictive influence. So it gives me conservatorship vibes. She may have high expectations or challenge him and who he is, while his Saturn Pisces opposes Hailey's Mercury. So he may unintentionally dampen her voice or clarity. But growth, I think growth will come from learning to listen and support. Now, do they have past life vibes? I would say so. Justin's South Node in Aquarius conjuncts Hailey's Mars. So it would feel like he's known her energy before. So were they like soldiers or a defender figure in previous lives before? And now she's fighting for him? Yes, it's possibly. The big things I see is like emotional depth versus fire and freedom. It's like emotionally they're opposites, which could be super attractive depending on who you're asking, but also extremely challenging. He's sensitive, and she's all about the idea. She's direct, very bold. The karmic lesson here is they have unfinished business, especially around freedom, loyalty, and emotional control. She could ground him in reality, and he may soften her sharp edges. I would say they're strongest. Wait, what's going on with Rob Kardashian? I thought they were trying to say Rob Kardashian died. Oh my god. OMG. Their strongest, where they're most compatible at, I would say, is sexual. Is sexual. And maybe the karmic ties, that strong destiny vibes in the past life type of thing. But, you know, there's a karmic bond there that's built on emotional transformation and but spiritual challenges as well. They do have sexual chemistry. Uh, Justin's just, I would feel like he's more sensitive here, and Hailey will probably pop off with the truth bombs. Um, they don't really have a born connection on their chart. This relationship will push both to grow past their comfort zones. It will also, it's supposed to help him ground his emotions and to soften her. But, you know, just diving in a little into 2026 for them, I see a lot of turbulence and turning points. Oh, by the way, there's not going to be extended reading for this one on Patreon. I don't think so. So, you know, there's a lot of eclipses that will affect their relationship in 2026. So, yeah, but I'm combining 2025 energy and 2026 with Synastry and its transits. I got a warning. I see a lot of turbulence and turning points for these two with the Aries and Libra eclipse and the Pisces Virgo eclipse. It's all through their chart. So they're gonna be directly impacted because Hailey has the Aries moon, and then the Libra Mars, so she's going to be directly impacted by that. Justin will have he has a Pisces sun and a Scorpio moon, so he could have some sort of intense emotional upheaval, which he already had that type of vibe this year. Now with the eclipse in Pisces, which is going to be in March, this squares Hailey's Mercury and Saturn, so this is all about communication breakdowns and boundaries being tested. And then with the eclipse in Libra, that's September of next year, this lights up her Mars. So I'm getting, why do I hear baby? I'm getting legal, public, or some sort of relational power struggles. So is this going to be like major shifts in identity, emotional needs, and power dynamic, public and private worlds clashing? And then there's the Saturn, Neptune, and Pisces. So I get there's going to be a lot of pressure on Justin. He could go through a midlife crisis or have some sort of reality check on marriage or his creativity or who he is. Neptune may cloud his sense of direction or make him feel like he's spiritually lost or over idolizing Hailey in the relationship. Hailey may see him withdraw, numbing, or seeking escape, which I already picked up on that energy this year. So it looks like this is going to carry on, especially when the eclipse come back around. Then the Pluto in Aquarius is squaring Hailey's Scorpio Mercury. So her words and image and media presence could come under attack or power struggle. If I'm not mistaken, I think that came out in a reading where people may question her mothering skills or like there's something she's going to be doing or people are going to be like, what is she doing? So this could literally play out online or through some sort of controlling narratives. This literally could be her FU moment to the press or to the relationship if she feels like she's being muted or trying to be controlled. Now with Mars retrograde in Leo, and that would be December of 2026 to early 2027, that's going to hit her 8th house really bad. I don't want to say bad, really strong. So that's sex, power, and shared resources. And that will be directly scoring Justin's Scorpio moon. So there could be arguments around privacy, intimacy, money, or control. Hailey could get bold, y'all. She really could get bold. Justin could possibly retreat or explode emotionally. You know, so my karmic takeaway for 2026 is, and that's interesting because I kind of get like Blueface and Jane and Alexa's energy somewhat too. Let me tell you, these transits coming up by the end of this year to 2026, I don't know if a lot of these relationships are going to make it. But for them, I would say this is their soul reckoning year. Justin is going to be spiritually deconstructed. Saturn and Neptune are asking him to mature, face illusions, and take accountability. Hailey will be under pressure to speak up, actually defend herself, and not get steamrolled emotionally or legally. Their synastry is they gonna be triggered, especially that Pisces Aries square. So it's all about what is really romance versus blunt independence. Like, how is one idolizing the romantic portion versus wanting or blunt independence. So I'm gonna say, I pulled tarot cards earlier too when I was studying this. Um, the moon, this is hidden. What's the hidden? Secrecy. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is hidden truths, illusions, emotional confusion. Neptune, Saturn, and specifically on Justin, and he happens to be a Pisces. Then I pulled the Tower. This is like something unexpectedly happening, sudden shakeups, ego breakdowns, and that's, very much the Mars squaring Moon. And it's also spiritual upheaval too. And then there was the Temperance reverse, which is Sag energy. So this is like an imbalance, a lack of harmony, not healing, someone possibly having temper, difficulty reconciling differences, a lack of harmony, true happiness. So for 2026, I'm going to say they're facing one of their biggest cosmic tests yet. Saturn and Neptune will be squeezing on Justin's Pisces placements like you know what. It's going to force him to confront emotional patterns and illusions, while Hailey will be pushed to stand up for herself, defend her voice and values under intense public scrutiny and public and karmic pressure. So the eclipses is going to definitely rock the relationship. So this could possibly ignite some long overdue conversations about power, purpose, and privacy. Will they involve or unravel? It's definitely giving make or break type of vibes. Yeah, and just so we're in July, about to be in August for this year. There it's a combination of soulmates and them being caught up in a karmic clash. Especially in 2026, there's definitely going to be a storm brewing. Just a lot. Because Justin, he's low-key emotional, but he's emotional. Also, like, he's deeply spiritual, because a couple of readings I've done this year, I was really, really concerned for him because I saw all the spiritual energy. Hailey, but her top three be all fire signs. She's fiercely independent. It's almost like they're married, but she still be doing her own thing. The chemistry is explosive. Their sun signs clashes. It's like Romeo dating, Romeo wouldn't be dating Juliet, that's for sure. They challenge each other to grow, but also risk emotional misfires. And the karmic aspect is deep. This is deep, the karmic aspect. It's like, have we done this before? And the universe keeps making us repeat this. Keeps making us repeat this. So between the Pisces eclipse, the Libra eclipse, Mars retrograde in Leo, March to December of next year is crazy for them. So it's like who Justin is going to be like spiritually renovated. Like he's going to be forced to have to wake up and let go of illusions and just finally take responsibility for the life he's built. Let's not forget the baby they have, including his marriage. And with Hailey, it's like an emotional whiplash. Like I get this woman speaking up, pulling back, or redefining how we see her or how she sees herself, or both. Now by December, with all these Mars retrogrades through Leo hitting both of their fixed signs hard, a lot of power struggles around intimacy, money, and privacy could really like blow up. It's giving like an emotional cold war with like public leaks and encrypted Instagram stories, which he was already doing that. He was already doing a couple of Instagram stories that people were trying to dissect, like what is he talking about? So I see that piggybacking into next year. Will they grow through the fire or burn the contract and walk away? The ink may smudge in 2026. I'm going to say that. The ink may smudge. Now, just talking about this year, it's just a lot of build up between this year and next year. And, I think we read the tabloids and the blogs and think it's just gossip. No, there's a lot of truth in some of the things we've heard, and even with the readings I've done. Yeah. I think the foundation is cracking this year, which everyone has pretty much been picking up on. Their foundation is cracking this year. She had eclipses hitting her axis this year too. There's a lot of key transits that happen as well. So she could have been or will be questioning who she is outside the marriage right about, I'm gonna say she could have started doing that between April and all the way up to October. And then Justin, he had Neptune inching closer to his sun, so that's the energy of feeling lost, overwhelmed, and spiritually burned out. So he would have been at risk or really risked it all for escapism, and that could be music, spirituality, or ghosts in reality, or drugs, weed and those type of things. And then Pluto would have started squaring Hailey's Mercury, so the press might not have been kind to her or will not be kind to her. So I would say expect her to fight back, reclaim her voice, and maybe drop some sort of cryptic interviews. This year, March was the Pisces eclipse, September was going to be the Libra eclipse, and December does the Mars retrograde in Leo starting. So it's like the pressure cooker is about to be on, but it explodes in 2026. I'm just getting an identity collapse, karmic reality checks. If he's not emotionally sober by then, the universe would do it for him. With Hailey, she's being hit back to back by eclipses starting this year. So it's like, has she been emotionally, it just gives emotional breakdowns. So I'm wondering, has she been doing that behind the scenes? Public breakouts or like even some sort of dramatic rebirth moment is very possible. And then when Mars goes retrograde in Leo later this year, it's going to square Justin's Scorpio moon. So this is definitely power struggles, emotional Cold War, sex, privacy, and control issues going to take stage, and not the romantic kind. So, this 2025 right now is stirring up the change. In 2026, the flames are coming. Whether they burn the veil or burn it all down, that's on them. But it it won't be gossip. I would say most of the stuff that will come out is not going to be just gossip. They have a long road ahead of them. I wish them well, especially for the baby. And that is all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.